Hey guys, welcome back to some more Eternal Evolution. Before we get into the bosses, we're going to look today, guys. I am going to look at the Evo. I have a lot of heroes that we have been building out of here, a lot of copies that I've gotten over the last day or two. So let's go ahead, guys, and build some of these up. So Taylor, overall, guys, super strong when it comes to damage. We're going to be actually using him today. You can see we've saved a lot of the cores. We've been buying a lot of the cores out of there. And we're at the point of the game that we're starting to see a lot of immortal heroes. We're also seeing a lot of max out immortal heroes, guys. I believe at this point we almost have like 5 or 6 of them maxed out in their entirety, and we just continue to build. There's going to be a point where we can put a lot more resources and a lot more effort into a lot of the heroes that we do have built up a little bit further. Want to do some summons. We're going to do that a little bit later because right now, guys, I want to check out the boss. We just got another copy of Rez, and we continue to build them up, so that unlocks the bio rifle as we continue to build these heroes out. And then again, we got a free chest that had an SSS hero, so we did pick up Pregor. I don't know if Pregor is really going to do well. And then out of the event, we also did get a copy of Bailey, which gives us our second copy. A little bit of food down here, but Bailey is one that I've never focused on just because the assassins had never seemed too good until we got Rickert. So I'm hoping Rickert is going to be one, again, that we really want to build, that is going to be a priority to build. I'm going to save these right now, again, just waiting to see exactly what we're going to do with the hero. But today, guys, we want to hop over to the base. I want to hop in and check out some of these some of the new battles. So the Katilson Triangle, it is the Crimson Rock, guys. Now, I have not fought any of these, as you can see, but this is where we get the new gear. So the Extraction Star, HP plus 15. When a summoned, receive damage, heals for 5% of the max HP. This is going to be for our summoning heroes. Again, looks like there's only 6 levels in here, but as you can see, there are fewer than 4.5 puppet spiders. Start summoning until there are 5 puppet spiders. I'm going to go in here with my summoning team. I want to see exactly what we can do in here, guys. And this is the team that I've been using. So you can see we have Serena right in the back. We have Leo up front. And then we do have multiple summoners in here. But I want to go, I'm going to put Senway in here. Recommended heroes that can do AoE damage. See, he does AoE damage. AoE damage short of like a Ravina. I don't really have too many heroes. But let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can do in here. Again, it seems like there's going to be ads, and that's what we want to take down. So there are the spiders. It almost looks like another marsh kind of event. But of course, Senway does a lot of damage, guys. Does a lot of damage. So does the Werebear. The Werebear will actually do an incredible amount of damage. It looks like we're seeing it here, guys. Look at Senway and Daniel's damage. I mean, 15 and 13 million. Again, that Werebear doing an incredible amount of damage fast. It seems like Sorval is not really going to be the one to use in here, and maybe a tank. But I've used Leo to tank for such an amount of time. There we go, guys. There is our new gear. Now looking here, we do only have 2 cards. Save your diamonds, guys. We've been buying these out as much as possible to continue farming in here. Again, we want to get this new gear. Once we hit a point of not being able to make any more progression, then we can drop some of these heroes out. Let's see. Apu, that we have AoE damage here. Apu actually does AoE damage. So does Ravina. Again, but looking at the summoner build we have here, I'm going to put the twins in there. And it just adds more. So oh, he actually died. Huh, that's kind of interesting. That the twins actually died out that fast. I think there's probably some AoE damage going on. Oh, they're bombs. If they're not killed in a certain amount of time, this might be a little bit harder than what we were thinking, guys. See, there's the Werebear up. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more AoE damage in here. Daniel putting out good damage again with the ads in the Werebear. We know he's going to put out pretty decent damage. Then of course we have Senway in here doing decent damage, but again, I feel like we're going to need a solid tank. Leo is doing well in the tanking aspect, which I definitely like to see. There drops the Werebear. Boom, right on all the spiders. Massive AoE damage right there. And then, of course, like I said, Senway has his, but it doesn't look like Senway's Ada staying up. It doesn't look like the other Panda Bear is staying up. That's going to be another issue to work around with this one, guys. See, the Werebear died right there. All right, so definitely going to have to make some adjustments in here, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to just run our summoning team in here like we have. And again, Senway's little ad right there comes up as another Panda Bear. The Panda Bear has... See, Panda Bear went straight down. So we cannot use that Panda Bear. We're going to have to break out Ravina in this one. I'm just wondering if we can cheese through it to get just enough. And I'm super excited, guys, that they actually put some bosses in here that are more difficult. We've been farming the original bosses for a considerable amount of time, which means that we haven't had the opportunity to really progress more towards the end game, which is what I was kind of concerned in here. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to look at some of our AoE heroes, guys. We got it down, but it was a pretty bad cheese to get some of the gear out of there. So again, we're going to have to look at some of the heroes. We're going to have to look at Ravina. And again, Senway wasn't really pulling the damage. She went down really quick. The Taylor doesn't do AoE damage. I'm trying to think. I'm going to have to go through here, guys, and really figure out. I know massive AoE damage there. Crete does some damage. Yeah, the AoE damage in here is going to be rough. Again, I build summoning teams. That's really the big part. I'm thinking, because I know like Bailey Hudson does some pretty good AoE damage. Let's put Ampu in there, just again because I know with his ults he does have an AoE factor in there. Let's see what we do, guys. Enemy is very powerful. Let's go ahead and do it anyways. It looks like 4.1 million, so we're not even close, guys, to the damage that we need in here. But there's Ravina doing that AoE damage. See, Anpu's ghouls just went down. There they are. Notice he'll sacrifice them too close. So Ampu sacrificed the ghouls right there. There's the Werebear, guys. Boom, got the ads up. Yeah, this is going to be tough, but look at the damage Ravina's putting out. Absolutely, guys, some of the AoE. I know Luke in here as well. I do not have Luke built either. It might be a point where we're going to have to build out a lot more of these heroes, guys. And even Ravina went down. Wow, this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought to take out this boss, guys. Again, we're going to have to build up Ravina quite a bit. Luke, again, a couple of really, really solid AoE heroes. Daniel holding his own, which I like with the Werebear and everything else that he's got. Again, filling out the ads very, very fast. This one looks like overall this is probably going to be a defeat in this one. Especially with Ravina already down. But definitely going to have to rework the strategy on this one, see exactly what we can do. Even Serena healing's looking okay, but even after the ult, guys, I feel like Leo can still do well. He's still kind of holding his own with his own heal and his shields in here. But we're going to have to figure out this AoE damage, guys. We might have to build out Luke to a point, might have to build out Ravina much higher, just so we can get this damage factor in here, start farming the loot. Good thing is we know we can get through the second stage, so even with that second stage, guys, we're going to have the ability to get through and farm a little bit of that loot. We can get some of the new gear out of here. Leo's just a monster, guys. Look at the whirlwind. That's why we built the vanguards. Yeah, it seems like it's just going to be a matter of time on this one before we die. We're going to run out of time on this one. Sorry, guys. So we're going to have to rework the strategy in here. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking of these new bosses. And as always, thank you guys for watching.